Warning, this is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things like communication and consent. If you're under 18 and looking for answers to questions about sex or kink, please visit scarletteen.com. For the Dude Bro listeners, this is nerdy shit. Fuck off.
Somebody help that poor submissive!
Look, up there in the sky!
It's a bird!
It's a plane?
Is that a flogger? Someone's gotta be having a good time.
As the kink signal shines brightly in the night sky, we know that there is fuckery afoot.
What kind of fucking town is this?
No worries, as they've listened to the Gotham press beforehand, so all will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right?
Yeah, but what's the Gotham press?
What is the Gotham press, you ask?
It's about time you tell us, don't you think?
Well, I'll let the Cape Crusaders themselves educate you on that.
ShockDoc slab.
I fleshed it out a little.
Yeah.
With my slab of flesh.
Oh.
You are now listening to the world-famous Gotham Press podcast.
It's a 9
And
minute song.
bagpipes.
And back.
And guitar.
Oh my god, this is going to be an awesome
And
song.
harmonica.
It opens with bagpipes. It closes with bagpipes. There's a 7-minute drum solo in the middle and 2 minutes of song.
Wait, we need to have some guitar in there and harmonica because he can play all of it. Just saying.
I'm going to get my clarinet out.
I mean,
Okay.
oh, damn. It's a
Well,
thing.
I could also get my violin.
The only thing I know how to
And my
Yeah,
bass
yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
the only thing I know how to play is just the rhythm on the nice ass.
We will get you an ass to record on. We have a volunteer. That didn't take long.
That was a time.
I volunteer as tribute.
Listeners, this is the start of the Gotham Press. What are we, a band?
Oh,
Oh, wow. What should we name ourselves?
Okay, so you
Wiki,
both
wiki.
saw the Star Wars meme I sent you, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
oh, you just left me out. Lala's, don't put your phone away. That
Not
is
during the podcast.
Not okay.
You notice I didn't even have it out.
I know. Proud of you. No thwacks for you.
Yeah, that really isn't on the table. So if you can stop threatening that shit.
Welcome back to
listeners.
So just as you're aware, if watching someone have their balls tortured makes you squirm, maybe you were thinking about letting them do it to you.
Wow. Hey, everybody. Did you miss us? We missed you.
I missed you too.
That's creepy coming from you, Greedy.
I wasn't talking to you.
I know it's
I
still
was talking to
creepy
her.
anyway.
You were talking to me?
Yes.
You weren't talking to our listeners?
We missed you, listeners.
Yeah.
So, Lala,
Yes.
first of the day.
First of the day.
Cheers.
Hey, Shock, welcome back.
Welcome
Thanks,
back to the
Captain.
studio, Shock Dog.
Thank you, Greedy Paul.
Welcome.
Well, hello, micromanager. How are you today? Besides looking sexy as hell.
Wow. You should come on every time we record and just
Listeners,
my ego.
can we get a round of applause from our listeners for Micromanager Lala's appearance today? Oh my God.
She's rocking the
they
little black
can't
dress.
see me.
That's the joke.
Nah.
Either that or you'll just hear on next Wednesday just a loud round of applause out of everywhere.
If you've
Yeah.
never seen her, curves and tats and sassiness, she is a sexy bundle of kitty cat, sometimes a bunny. And God damn, we're lucky to have her as part of our community.
I wholeheartedly agree.
If
sir.
you do want to have a chance to see her, you can always check out her FedLife profile.
That's right.
Micromanager Lala.
That's right. Leave me a note. Drop me a pickup. 'Cause I love those.
Drop me a pic.
Oh
I
my
like
God,
it.
she's
That's
been
right.
enjoying these dropped pickups she's been getting.
Give me your best.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey, listeners, real quick. We are going to start doing something different on our Patreon. Our sound tests that we usually do that you guys just don't hear, we're going to start loading those up for our Patreon supporters. So please, if you want to have a listen to those,
Become
go
a
ahead
patron.
and become a Patreon.
Are you talking about
Did I
off
say
the cuff,
Patreon?
behind the
Patron.
scene humorous
You did.
outtakes?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It'll be dripping with excitement, dripping with drama, dripping with emotion. We might need a mop.
And lots of flubs
Flub,
Wow.
flub, flub.
Yeah. And laughs.
and laughs.
Hey, Lala, where
Yes.
can they find us?
Check the show notes. You can find us all kinds of places.
Greedy, what's our phone number?
That'd be area code 805-303-1173.
Hey, we had something cool happen today, right?
Uh-oh. What?
We gave away something.
Oh, yeah.
We
that
did.
was today, huh?
We
You,
did. We
you
did.
guys will
slept
hear about
since
this
then.
weeks later, but we gave away something today.
I've slept since then.
I know it's like
can't-
a week later.
Well,
Yeah.
they know before this. They know.
Listenerland knows.
If they checked out our Facebook Live, they'll know.
That sounds weird to say, Listenerland.
It
We
is
need to come up with a better.
You've
better
said
name for
that
our
multiple
listeners.
times before, Greedy.
I know, but it suddenly just sounds odd. Have you ever said a word
Hey, Greedy.
or a series of words that just sounds dumb?
It's just that you're odd.
Yeah, okay. There's that.
In this crowd, woo,
Little cray cray.
just a touch of cray.
Hey, Greedy,
Just a touch. Yeah.
you were born in the 80s, yes?
Yes.
Do you remember a little cartoon called He-Man?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember enjoying that cartoon when you were growing up?
I remember being told I couldn't ever watch it.
Oh,
Oh.
ouch.
Yeah.
He was forbidden
Honestly,
by the power of Grayskull.
I've only ever,
Well done, Shock. Well done.
you stole the words out of my mouth, sir. Thank you. I've only ever seen commercials for it. I haven't even in my adult years watched it, so it just never caught my interest because I only saw little tidbits of it that never seemed very appealing to me. But I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that you would enjoy watching a bulky, handsome, sweaty man with long, shaggy hair wearing a loincloth and a big sword.
Admittedly,
I don't think he had long, shaggy hair, did he?
He did.
he did have long shaggy hair, but guys are not exactly my bag.
I'd say shoulder length.
Yeah.
It was long.
That's
It wasn't-
long for guys. I mean, considering Captain's hair,
Yes, considering my hair.
considering Shock's hair, and considering Heckler's hair, or lack thereof. Love you,
His
dude.
hair was about the length of Greedy Paul's goatee.
Wow.
So it fell into about that same length.
Yes, down to about here.
Yes. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is Kevin Smith is going to be show running a new He-Man series on Netflix.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a continuation, not a restart.
I think that's the Prince Valiant haircut, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the comics.
I'll be putting a picture on Discord so everybody can see what we're talking about. If you were born in the 80s and you don't know what we're talking about.
Born after the 80s. Or born after 87, really. Well, no, I suppose it'd be 84.
Greedy, just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go, Greedy.
It's too much math.
Way too much math right now. First of the day.
Okay, so sorry, I was looking for He-Man. Did you say they're doing an anime
Yes, an anime-esque, anime version.
human form or cartoon?
Cartoon. Anime is cartoon.
And
Animation.
Kevin Smith is gonna
He's going to be directing it, show running.
directing
I wonder if he'll
a
be
cartoon.
voicing any of it.
Can I
Yeah,
think?
cartoons take directors too.
Can I think Samurai Jack style with He-Man characters?
Actually,
'Cause that would be awesome.
Actually, no. Did you see Castlevania on Netflix?
I'm familiar with it, but I haven't seen it.
It's going to be the same animation studio that did that.
Okay, all right.
They're going to be bringing it to life. And Kevin Smith, a quote from him was, "It's going to be metal as fuck."
So
Because
get
of
your,
Kevin Smith said it's going to be metal as fuck.
At least that's what it said in the article.
well, with that kind of advertising, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
sold.
get your kids in front of the TV for this amazing metal as fuck.
I wonder if they're regarding his sword. It's metal as
Yeah,
F.
possibly.
As what?
F. Metal as F.
Fuck.
Fox.
Fuck.
Fox.
Fuck.
Metal as
Metal as
Fox.
fuck.
Yeah.
Metal as
Fuck.
foe.
Fuck.
Say F-U-Q. Okay.
Fook?
Fuck. Guy Fawkes,
Guy Fawkes.
who likes to fucks.
Yeah, I had 3 brothers growing up, and they watched He-Man, so I got to watch He-Man too.
All right. Did they let you watch She-Ra?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay.
I liked all that stuff.
Did you see the Netflix She-Ra that
No.
they did?
Nope.
I hadn't watched it either, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know that they did that. So I'm not surprised that they went back to He-Man as well.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Thundercats should be next.
The Thundercats had a reimagining, and it was really good, and was like a season and a half, and they canceled.
Because
So it was good to watch as an adult.
Damn them for canceling it.
Dang.
Damn them for canceling it. Indeed, Greedy. I do like something else, though, that came out recently.
What's that?
The Boys.
I got to watch a couple episodes of that with our very near and dear ShockDoc, and I must say it's a fun show. Shock, you've seen all of it now?
Yeah, I got to binge watch it within about a week, and it was incredibly enjoyable. And as Lala mentioned, it is a bit gory. Right from the get-go, it's a bit gory. But god damn, is it a good story?
It really,
good
really
characters.
is.
But
And
is
it's
it
dark. It's
is
funny
it-
and it's dark.
is it all gore all the time?
Not
No,
all gore
no,
all
no.
the time. No.
So like little snippets of gore that I could watch it, but just not watch that gory part because that's the part that turns me off.
Yes. Yeah. It's not constant gore, but they don't flinch away from it when the time comes.
Right.
So if you imagine one of the characters is effectively a god. He's unstoppable. He's unkillable.
He's Superman.
He's Superman without the morals Ma and Pa Kent pumped into his head. And when he decides to kill you, he's not clean about it.
Oh.
He just doesn't care. So at those little moments, it can be gory.
He will take you out in the air.
Yeah, I just a coworker loves it, and I expressed my concern about the gore because it's not my thing, and she said that there was hardly any gore, but just the premise of it was so good that
The storyline itself and the way the story is told is about as good as you can get in the superhero genre.
I will agree with that.
And it isn't the classic, pie in the sky, everything's a nice shiny outcome.
Oh God, no!
It is
No.
that dark look of what happens if you put these people with virtually unstoppable powers on Earth, and who does control them? Are they really good people, or do they really have good intentions, etc.? And there's lots of twists, of twists.
The Aquaman character, that asshole.
And talk about being funny, because he is played for shtick multiple times, and it comes out really well.
He is not happy about this.
No.
It's if Aquaman knew that he was a joke.
The fact that so many heroes, superheroes in Marvel and DC comic land are just painted to be, these shit's gold characters. I mean, it's unbelievable at the very least. I mean, somewhere in the mix, there's going to be more than a few of them that just don't care, And this show does a damn good job of highlighting those people.
Mm-hmm.
I really like I'm not sure how to call the character because it's not the viewer's character that say, hey, you're just like me and I'm just getting into this, but the one that joined the superhero group.
Yes.
I liked seeing her path in this because I was honestly expecting, she's going to come in and everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows for her. It did not go that way at all.
And it did.
From the very beginning, it did not go that way.
And early on, there's a rude awakening where she discovers that what she's been sold, this mythology that's being branded and monopolized and monetized, I should say. What she's been sold as the superhero gig is not that. And she has that very rude awakening. And watching her character grow is really a good part of this story.
I enjoyed it. I did. I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah.
So how would you feel if I start singing Spider-Man, Spider-Man?
Oh, why would you do that?
Well, is there a Spider-Man character in The Boys?
Trilogy?
No, there's not a Spider-Man character in the...
Well,
fuck you, Greedy. Fuck you,
I
Greedy.
love to start this little angstiness over here. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. What's going on with Spider-Man, Awesome? You seem really upset about Spider-Man.
Borderline distraught.
Does whatever.
I love this.
Can.
Greedy.
Catches
Yes,
fleas
you suck.
in his...
I know.
Do you have a problem with Spider-Man, Cap?
I do not have a problem with Spider-Man the character.
Okay.
I have a problem with multi-billion-dollar companies fucking over the character.
Oh, yeah. The mascot
of an evil corporation.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I was not expecting that, Greedy. Well done.
I had to look around and
you.
say,
Thank you.
who's saying that?
In that voice, can you say, Goofy, you're my bitch?
Goofy, you're my bitch.
Oh, gosh. All righty, Mickey. I'll suck it again, but oh gosh.
Damn right you will.
And Disney sues us.
We need someone to draw that for
Disclaimer,
us.
these characters...
ShockDoc said Mikey, not Mickey. Mikey.
Absolutely.
What?
Disclaimer, these are not Disney characters.
We are not licensed for Disney characters.
We are not licensed for
These
Disney.
are Morty Mouse and Goofball.
And Goofball.
Goofball, the happy-go-lucky dog guy.
Wow. Spider-Man, though.
No, the episode when he was neutered. Ugh.
Oh.
Let's go back
This
to
is
climbing
after-
webs and catching thieves.
Oh
and-
yeah. Huh?
Oh, you mean the reason I'm so upset?
Yes.
as most everybody knows that keeps up with the Marvel movies, Spider-Man has been in since Civil War.
Civil War.
And came out to massive praise. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody like, oh my God, Spider-Man's finally back. Micro Magic Lala, please don't die.
Please don't.
Sorry.
Can't hold liquor.
First of the day. Lala, you're not keeping up.
I'm trying first of the day. Okay, continue.
So I was happy about it. Most Spider-Man fans were happy. Most comic fans were ecstatic about this.
Well, and two really good standalone tales of his own. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And with that, with all the money that they saw, hey, this is happening. We're getting this. Sony's happy. They're back in the black. They're good. Disney sees this. Oh, that character can make money. We want more than we were getting because their original deal was they were taking 5% off the initial gross, which is fine. That's a lot of money for those movies, right?
Yeah.
Now they want to bump it from 5% to 50%, which
Alrighty.
is just a tad bit of a hike, right?
Can we say greedy?
Paul.
I mean, does
the
Disney want to build a Marvel land? Because I could understand if they want the money for that, and that would.
Hold on, I understand where you're going with that. Here's what I want. Here's what I want to counter with. How much money does Disney get on a daily basis? Not yearly, not this quarter.
I agree with you. At some point, you have enough money, except that the basic corporate structure in the United States is beheld to you as a corporate officer to maximize profit so the shareholders make more money. That is your only fucking job. However that happens within the bounds of the law, sure. That's your actual job. It isn't to we're making enough money and let's coast along. It's how do we grow to make the shareholders more money, and that is your actual job.
Unless we don't like the law, then we lobby. We lobby. We pay senators and congressmen and.
This is not a political podcast, Greedy.
I know.
Well, the reality is once you have enough lawyers, then you didn't make any money in the United States. You made it in that country with no tax and no ongoing. Your money just disappears.
Is there a bottom line to the Spider-Man thing? I mean, because they want so much money, then what's going to happen now?
Well, now because Disney said, "Hey, we want 50%," and Sony, who has the current cinematic rights to Spider-Man, said, "No, that's too much. Here, how about this deal? No. Here, how about this deal? No. Here, how about this deal? We're just going to take Spider-Man back now, because no."
Who's taking Spider-Man back?
Sony's taking them back.
Okay.
Because Disney can't get a deal, and the nerd rage was real.
Well, does that mean Sony can't make a movie?
No. Sony has the rights, but Sony can no longer have anything to do with any of the other Marvel movies.
It has to come out of the Marvel universe with Tony and Captain America, etc. So it can't be. So it's back to here's Peter Parker and Aunt May and the Sandman and the
Venom,
right, etc.
Green Goblin.
Yeah,
but it's not part of the Avengers anymore. Can't be.
Right, but they could make a Spider-Man movie that doesn't have to do with the Avengers.
They made a bunch of them.
They have. And
well, why can't they just continue that trend?
That's what they're going to do.
Well, that's the problem, though. Fans have for a long time wanted Spider-Man back in the mainline Marvel Cinematic Universe. And when Sony and Disney came to that deal initially, everybody was excited because, okay, hey, we can have our Spider-Man in with everything else. What happens now, though, is with the current trajectory the movies were going on, they were making Spider-Man to be the new, spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen Endgame, to be the new Tony Stark since he died. They were trying to make Spider-Man into being the next big thing. But now he's gone officially. So what are they going to do?
I guess we won't know until they do it.
But they did all the development. They put all the characters in place. They created the world. They brought him in with all these other supporting characters. And they went, nope, and yanked him out. Now we'll start from scratch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe he'll come back and be able to shoot Nerf rounds from his
Nerf
wrists.
rounds?
Oh, my God. Okay, so there was a YouTube video that was put out going off of your Nerf rounds thing. We'll get back to the Spider-Man thing if we need to. But there was a Nerf gun that was made. This is like the ultimate uncle gun. Uncle/grandpa gun, I guess, because you don't want to deal with the kids after you've blasted them with 20 rounds a second. So, have you ever got involved in a Nerf gun fight with kids, Captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a kid when Nerf was big. Well, when Nerf was initially becoming a big thing.
In 1982, you mean?
So, for those of you that know me, I'm older than the Nerf gun.
Yes,
by quite a bit. So it was a thing for my children and not me.
Did you ever get involved in Nerf fights with your kids, grandkids?
A little bit, nothing serious. But yeah.
Okay, Lala, have you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so all of you understand this. Listenerland, most of you will probably understand this. The ones that don't get the grown-up side of it will get it eventually. But grown-ups, we tend to favor our knees and our feet, and we don't want to move too much because we'll throw our backs out and all that crap. I'm speaking for myself. Yes. So we need some competitive advantage, just to keep those rascally kids at bay.
Those wascally wabbits?
Wascally wabbits, yes. So there was a guy that decided to one-up the kids and do a 1-on-12 battle. Him against the children. And the children were all for it until they saw the gun that he brought. This is a battery-powered Nerf Gatling gun. It shoots 20 rounds a second and has a 2,000-round magazine that you wear as a backpack.
That sounds epic.
How fast do these shoot?
They shoot right around 500 feet a second.
Okay, but do they shoot harder?
Well, they have to.
Oh, yeah, they shoot harder.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. They shoot harder, so the kids are going to stay at bay. They'll be undercover until, Uncle Gene has to reload.
Because sometimes even just the Nerf gun hurts a little bit if you're too close.
Oh, yeah.
So I can imagine if they amped it up that much, it probably hurts.
Well, the Nerf balls that it shoots, it's not the darts anymore.
Oh, okay.
These are foam balls that are just shy of an inch in diameter. So while they have a muzzle velocity of 500 feet, at 20 feet out, it's slowed down to 300 feet. At 100 feet out, it's 150 feet,
kids,
so...
That's a lot of air resistance. That's a lot of drag.
Yes.
Continue.
That's
science
science.
Lesson. I will blind you with science and Nerf.
Such a great movie.
So yeah, if any of you uncles, dads out there, grandpas, want to finally have a competitive advantage over the kids and want to get out there with Nerf, go buy yourself a couple of these guns and do the modifications that it takes. Admittedly, the whole package, I want to say, costs around $600, but it's reusable. All you have to do is load the ammo back in, recharge the battery pack in your backpack, throw that thing on, and raise hell with the grandkids.
I was going to say, how much is it for just the ammo pack? Just completely.
The ammo pack was where most of the money came from because it's got the battery pack, it's got the fan, it's got all the ammo.
No. What I'm saying is, yes, you said, got to reload. Just have a second ammo slot ready to just pop in and just, come on out, kids, I'm out.
It's a backpack. It is a strap-on, clip it across backpack that you have to plug in the belt feed to your machine gun.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's. I'll post pictures of it. I'll even post the YouTube video because the thing is a work of genius.
Predator style Gatling gun Nerf.
Yeah, picture if you will, Arnold Schwarzenegger getting involved in a Nerf battle. Okay, he's got the 24-volt powered Gatling gun he's carrying out, the minigun. Yeah. It's like that. Okay, this is 5 rotating barrels that load up one ball per barrel per shot, and it's rotating at four rotations per second. Each one of those barrels firing out 4 shots per second, and it's hell for whoever he's fighting.
Sounds fun.
I want one.
I want to do it.
You want?
I want to do it. You know what else I want to do?
I can only imagine.
I want to go to game night.
Oh,
yeah,
that was
tonight.
A letdown.
Huh?
Did you say game night's a letdown?
No, I was saying I want to know what she wants to do, and then she says game night. Son of a bitch.
That's not a letdown, sir.
He was thinking dirty thoughts.
I was thinking dirty thoughts.
I am drinking.
Yes,
and
yes,
game
you
night's
are.
after this.
And my mistress is here.
Surprising. She never ever comes to these.
She just shushed me. I'm sorry, mistress. Love you.
Hi, my friend. Come talk on the mic with us.
Hey, ShockDoc.
Yes.
Black or white?
I believe white this evening.
White this
Greedy
evening.
Paul.
Now, you know the game Cards Against Humanity, right?
I'm familiar with the game Cards Against Humanity.
What?
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 I was talking to you.
What? So we have a tradition on this podcast, and I know you've put forward some really wonderful ideas. Like I personally credit you with crumbs of food found in Mama June's fat folds, and the lingering taste of God's semen, along with other beautiful gems.
What's the Virgin Mary's most common complaint?
The lingering taste of God's semen. Yeah,
Oh,
but
MG.
you've come up with some really, really wonderful cards that have played absolutely stellar in our game nights. And as tradition with this podcast, when we have a guest on, we ask them black or white. They pick and they fill out a card. So if you would please, what happened to my Sharpie?
I don't know.
I mean,
We're well prepared
get it.
because we are
The drawer.
professionals.
The drawer.
Oh my dog!
Super professional.
It's okay. It's okay. It's coming. It's coming to us.
It's coming.
It's coming.
So, Spider-Man.
No.
No.
We're done.
We're not going to retract
we're
that.
done with
He's
Spider-Man.
already too sad, so we're not going to go back there.
I'm not going to go into that right now.
But you know what?
But he is starting a support group to contact him on FetLife, Captain Awesome 82.
Yes, I am more than happy to talk with you about the anger, the nerd rage. But more importantly, Lala brought a good point. Tonight's game night. And in honor of that, for this episode, we're going to have that as the entry word for the contest. It's going to be game night.
Nice.
Game night.
I like it. So call Candy Sweet Box.
Candy Sweet Box.
805-303-1173.
That's right. Say something naughty to her.
Also, Greedy, Lala,
Yes.
we've given away the third quarter's prize.
We did.
Here's what we're going to do. I already know what the fourth quarter's prize is going to be. We don't have it all set up yet, but I know what it's going to be.
All right.
It's going to be a Batman 67 kink pack.
Nice.
What that means is we are going to have toys in the style of Batman 67. Is 67 or 66?
66.
60.
Huh?
Batman 66.
66. I apologize. The nerd rage is about to hit me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yes, Batman 66, Adam West Batman. So we're going to have, at this point, I have a flogger in the color style of the classic Batman.
Believe you've got a passy.
We're going to have one of the pasties that was given away this time was a Little Hero passy in the colors of 1966 Robin.
Okay.
There's going to be another one of those, but we're also going to have a passy in the style of Batgirl,
And who are those from?
Brat of Steel, who is the owner of Steel Brat Passies.
Okay.
We're going to have Robin, Batgirl, and for the third passy, I just thought it was funny, just a funny thought, Alfred. Could you imagine Alfred with the passy?
Like the
It's gonna
tuxedo T-shirt right on the passy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, with a little knotted tie.
Yes.
The ascot.
Yes. I've been talking with J&W Paddles about getting a paddle in the style of the Batmobile, like the color scheme, the red, the black. I know Joker is working on something as well. Once we have all these things, pictures will be going up on our Patreon and on our Discord eventually.
Okay.
So what this means is, you know what's coming. Get those entries in, kids.
Well, our listeners know also now that we don't give away cheap shit. We don't give away stuff that you get at the dollar store. So if you want to get into this this sweepstakes,
Pay attention,
pay
kids.
attention because these entries are only valid for 1 week at a time.
Don't delay. Enter today.
I like it.
For those people that are like me that bundle up their podcasts to listen to all of them at once, like in a constant
Binge.
a binge, tough luck.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But I just thought about something.
What's that?
Lala and I were gone for a weekend.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Oh, I was having a ball.
You were having a ball?
I got my mistress to make a noise. I hope it picked up. Yes, I went to the Fresno Ball, the 20th annual Fresno Ball.
21st.
21st. Whatever.
Wow.
There's enough of
It
them.
matters.
It does. So yeah, the 21st annual Fresno Ball. It was a lot of fun. I got to interview some really wonderful people. I got to see some awesome vendors. Got to see some really great auction items, and actually won one of them. So
Greedy, did you dress up as a cowboy? Was that what I heard for that?
Yeah, it was basically my work attire because, that's what I wear on the farm.
Farmer Greedy.
He's a cowboy.
No, he was
on
a
a steel horse
farmer.
he rides.
Wow. Wait, is that what that means?
Yes. A steel horse is a
motorcycle.
motorcycle. An iron horse is a motorcycle.
Not
the
a
look
tractor.
on Lala's face.
Not a
that look
tractor.
of, oh my God, really?
Wait, we're missing the sound effect.
Back in the days of early Harley Davidson and Indian motorcycles,
And I've taken us
when
down a
horses
tangent.
were still a commonly used thing.
I think they still are here in Bakersfield.
Well, but that's Bakersfield. So people would get on these iron horses because motorcycle was kind of, hokey to say. Iron horse sounded a lot better, and it stuck. So,
Okay, but when he said steel horse I ride, I instantly, because of you, pictured
tractor?
a tractor,
Yeah.
and so that's where my mind went. So now you're talking about motorcycles, and I'm like, well, next.
Not as interested now.
apparently it's.
That's not your
I don't
horse.
care about
think your
history. I just
tractor's
wanted
sexy.
I just wanted to get off on a tractor.
That's your deer.
Oh.
And your caterpillar.
I was thinking Komodo. Komodo?
Kubota.
About 3
Kubota.
weeks later, she sent me a John Deere letter.
Wow. No.
Did you went to the ball? How did you like the ball? Did you enjoy the ball?
Oh, the ball, it was so much fun. 8 classes during the day. 2 of our own Bakersfield ites were there presenting classes. So we had 2 separate classes from people from Bakersfield of the 8 that they gave. The vendors were terrific. Our own J&W paddles were there. Bunny Flogger were there with their amazing equipment. And
Brad Steele was there as well, right?
Brad Steele was there, yes. Panther Prowse was there with his floggers, and On the Range was selling her beautiful wares. We had a lot of people there with some beautiful stuff out, and that's just part of it. I don't have the whole list in front of me.
Shock, I got a question.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you dressed up as well?
I did. I had a complete cowboy outfit that I walked into my closet and pulled out and just put on.
I was going to say, were you the man in black, though?
I was the man in black.
You were the man in black?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
And you had a very important role at the ball.
I was invited to be the photographer to capture those moments and set up the photo booth and to do the photography, which I'm, as of this date, today, I'm still editing the photos of and emailing them out to people.
Yeah, the ones I've seen so far are fantastic.
Well, thank you very much. It's
Yeah.
very kind of you.
I actually just got an email from you. I bet that's what it was, wasn't it?
There are 3 pictures of you and your mistress kissing and making goo-goo eyes at each other.
Ew.
And then
Oh,
I couldn't remember
Goo-goo
if I had
eyes?
sent you the family 4-pack picture of
I
the
did
4
not
of
get
us that I posted on FetLife.
I would say I've seen
So
that
you
one
have
on
a
Fella.
copy
That
of
was a
that,
great
and
picture.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
I'm really sad I missed out on that.
It was weird not having you and your men there.
Yeah,
It was actually kind of odd.
yeah.
Your men?
It was odd to see the photo of just the 4 of you. To be honest, made my heart.
I
go,
didn't want to bring it up, but yeah, it was like there were hollow spaces there in
Yeah.
that family photo.
Yeah.
So.
Aw.
But you can't do everything all the time.
I know, and
And-
we had a very important event ourselves.
Yes,
so.
you did, and because I was invited to do the photography, they were very accommodating with my needs because my bride had to work, so she still had to work that Saturday and couldn't be there for the entire event. But they were incredibly accommodating because the people at TGIF just are.
Yeah, they are.
The
They're
group
great.
in Fresno.
Great group.
Yes. But it's terrific, and for those that have never been, get vetted, plan to go next year.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
a lot of fun. It's their anniversary ball.
Here's the thing. The ball is a great thing, but for those that miss it, what's the next big event that they should probably look forward to?
Captain, right here in Bakersfield, Miss Susan and I will be hosting the Bakersfield tasting.
In this tiny little town,
In this tiny little town,
we're gonna have a tasting.
we're going to have a tasting. And historically, 100 plus people will go through the door in a 4-hour period.
Yeah, and how many is this? How many years have we done this?
That's one thing we haven't kept accurate numbers on, but I'd say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 years we've been doing tasting events in Bakersfield.
Wow.
People forget the little community north of LA is quite so active. But yes,
I feel like it's more.
it probably quite possibly could be.
More consistent.
So the numbers are being pushed up on that.
I'm feeling like the first one that I recall was at Lady Nights in her yard. 'cause-
Yes. But that could have still been within the last 10 years.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually there for that one. So it was
Wait,
in the last 10
where
years.
you brought over your amazing canopy or tent,
Yes.
and we set it up just outside
the roll-up garage door.
Yes.
And so there was space inside and outside, but we were all still inside and out of
Yeah,
sight. Yes.
that was still within 10 years?
Yes.
I
Yes,
believe so.
they're all going down
I'm
memory
coming
lane
up-
right now, listeners.
That's my best memory. I believe so.
Okay.
I'm coming up on my 10th anniversary with this group.
Yeah.
So it is within those 10 years. I was at that tasting.
And
That was
you know
my
what? We're
first
gonna
year
we're
here.
gonna back up a little bit if you guys will indulge me. For those of you that are not familiar with what a tasting event is, a tasting event is basically your BDSM sampler platter of various types of play. We gather together every year. I'm looking at the list here, between 15 and 25 various presenters. They're skilled, they're talented, they're experienced. They're very comfortable in showing off their particular skill set. We put ourselves in a single location. You come to us. You have 4 hours to mill around and watch what's going on. You can watch people getting a tasting of a particular type of activity, such as sensation play, wax play, cupping, flogging, rope work of various styles, electrical play. You can watch others having it done. You can ask questions of the presenters to find out how is it that works? Why is this exciting? What are the safety precautions to have? And then you can actually negotiate to have a brief sample of it yourself. You figure, 5 minutes of whatever it is that you've always wanted to experience. And what most people that are really new, and this is geared for the newest people within the community, the newest people within the lifestyle, is they may not even heard of everything that's going to go on at our tasting. And every year the list expands. Last year we had survivors of trauma host a booth. We've got the Littles have started hosting booths in the last few years. There's pet play. They've expanded their booth. Plus we also have vendors as well. And it's just terrific. If you want to learn new things, if you've just ever wanted, I've heard of that, but I've never seen anybody do it. That's the time to do it, is to go to a tasting and to watch it being done in front of you by someone that knows how and knows how to keep you safe while it's going on.
Can I make a comment?
Absolutely, Captain.
As far as this being geared towards new people that don't know,
yes,
I would say more so it's geared towards everybody because you'll always find something new.
Yeah, you have that opportunity, and everybody is invited, and everybody enjoys the experience because it's both this opportunity to check out these new types of play that you're curious about, but it's also this opportunity to meet the presenters and to meet their supporting staff and to just meet other people from the community, or in this case, because we bring in people from all over California as presenters, is to meet the people from their areas and to meet God knows who you'll stumble onto. And we've had the opportunity to have people come in as their first event within our community and attend a tasting, and then they're hooked. Not just on the lifestyle, but they're hooked on the community and the educational aspects of it. And that is tremendous. That is absolutely tremendous.
I mean, our community is kind of nice, just to say.
It is. It is. People mention that all the time, is that we make them feel welcome. And that is one of the things we've always strived to do.
And if I can just throw in a tip.
Throw your tips in anytime.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Like we've talked about, I've been going for 10-ish years. I do not like electrical play.
Right.
I avoid it like the plague.
Right.
But every year or so, I will try electric play. I will stand there
sampling
for a moment to see if maybe
things
have changed.
This is the year it really trips your trigger.
Still has not changed, but
that's actually very brave of you.
I'm just saying, like, just because you don't like it one year or you're not brave enough to try it one year, try it the next year. Be brave and just...
And you actually bring up a point that I've heard repeated over the years, and I tend to forget because I don't have that thing that makes people get embarrassed and that kind of thing, is people will come to a tasting and they show up with their anxiety about what is it going to be and what is it I'm going to be able to do, and am I going to be too scared to try things? And they gather that courage because they see people having these positive experiences and they see people being taken care of. And they step up and try that thing. And then they walk away with this renewed sense of self and this renewed sense of accomplishment. And it really is this very positive thing to see people experience and to bring up over and over again.
So, Shock, you said something that sparked a thought. You said seeing people being taken care of after. Is there like an aftercare thing at the tasting?
There is going to be an aftercare booth as well.
Okay, good times.
We refer to them as booths. So
as booths.
Our booths are stations, either way, but yes.
Okay. Because that's one thing that I've personally been asked, like, so what do you do for aftercare? How does somebody do aftercare, you know?
Well, and then there is going to be an aftercare booth, but it's also never a bad idea if you've come with a friend, if you have people within the community that you trust that can keep an eye on you, and then later on you keep an eye on them, and you guys care for each other. Mm-hmm. Having that backup is not a bad plan.
I like it.
You know, and coming up after that, coming up in December, here in Bakersfield, we're having our annual Christmas dinner, which is our most elegant extravaganza that we have every year, happening on December 21st. It's a formal sit-down dinner with a cocktail hour. And this year, every year, there's a new theme. This year is going to be Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
So your costuming, your dress, your attire, the theme of the night, the decorations, Game of Thrones.
I don't
Will your clan rise to the throne? Or will you see the bad end of the dragon?
You know what? Here's the thing. I don't think anybody knows what that is for real.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
I'll have
Coming
everyone
so
know
hard.
that we chose that theme well before the last episode aired.
Oh, God.
So,
No apologies.
yeah.
Game of Thrones is still a widely accepted and terrific book series. And at least 7 good years of storytelling.
Yes.
And lots of characters. I printed out a list of characters. I think there's 125 characters.
I'm on season 5. I've been watching and taking notes.
I'm so proud.
Thanks.
It was suggested to me, forget when, a few days ago, maybe a week ago, that as far as characters go, that I should probably try to go as Bronn.
Of the Blackwater?
Bronn of the Blackwater.
Ah, such a
That
good
would
character.
be a good character for you.
Yeah.
You rogue. You rapscallion, you mercenary.
Makes the money.
It's going to be epic.
It's going to be hectic. It's one of the favorite events that Bakersfield has. It's the one that people think of over and over again. Once again, there'll be a photo booth. So once you're dressed up in all this amazing costumes and you've brought your finest, there's going to be photos to remember them by. And when I personally look back through my profile and look back through the Domus ShockDoc, our family profile in FetLife, and look back at the previous years and the amazing dress and the smiles and the laughter, it always warms my heart.
And can I just remind everybody, all you listeners, there are only 64 seats.
64? That's even more than I've been telling them.
What? I'm right. Right?
Look at me.
64.
There's no one else here.
64.
64.
That's right.
So that's 64 prepaid.
Correct.
$25 a head.
Correct.
You get dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You get the amazing decor, scenery. You'll get photos after I spend 200 or 300 hours of editing. You're definitely going to enjoy yourself for $25. And there is a cocktail hour, so there's liquor,
Cocktail
wine,
hour, a game.
modest.
We're gonna have a game.
Oh,
A fun kinky gift exchange and dancing.
yes. And I'm trying to convince our party planner and Miss Suze to include some costume prizes, because honestly, this really needs to have some. So like I think the most creative costume. What's the character that nobody thought of and that someone pulled off? What's the best clan or family costume? That'll be us.
That is heck yeah! But that is the best idea.
Yes.
And I'm gonna write that down.
Excellent.
You don't have to stop talking just because I'm writing.
Hey, Greedy.
Hey, Woody.
Which character are you playing on Glowing Gas?
He can't tell you.
I can't tell you.
You can't?
I
No.
can't. No.
So folks, if you're not sure where to find it, look under the Bakersfield BDSM Much Group. Look at my profile, ShockDoc, ShockDoc. You'll find links to all the major things that I've mentioned this afternoon that's going on in Bakersfield, and you'll find PayPal information, etc., included. But plan ahead. So the tasting, October 5th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., and Bakersfield Annual's Christmas Dinner, December 21st, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Real quick, you just made me think of something. For an extra entry into the current, as the drum roll happens.
Terrible drum roll.
Oh, please, the mics are picking that up.
I know.
Yes. For an extra entry into this week's contest, who is your favorite Game of Thrones character?
Ooh, that's a good one.
So you will be sending that directly to Captain Awesome via Discord.
No.
No?
No, call Candy Sweetbox.
You're going to still have him call Candy Sweetbox?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Second call.
805-303-1173.
I'm glad both of you remember that now.
That number, once again, is 805-303-1173. 805-303-1173.
Say it as fast as you can.
Oh, don't do that.
805-303-1173. 805-303-1173.
Okay.
All right.
Not valid in New York or Washington.
Don't say that.
Stumbled over it.
So, ShockDoc.
Yes.
Did you fill out that white card?
I did.
Okay.
So, this is our answer card, yes?
Yes, that is an answer card.
This is what we answered the question.
Lala,
Shall I reveal?
Would you like to give a fill in the blank for this answer card?
Oh, gosh, you're putting me on the spot.
Okay, Captain?
ShockDoc really, really enjoys putting blank in you.
Drug-resistant STIs. Oh, God. And just to clarify, no, I don't.
That was perfect. That was so perfect.
Oh, that was horrible.
My friends.
That was bad.
You're welcome. Oh. Well, as we've all figured out, I'm broken. So there you go.
Drug-resistant STIs. I will be curious to see how that's played tonight at game night.
Donald Trump is riddled with.
Oh, nice.
Which would explain all the dementia. So.
This is not a political podcast. We're not going to get into that. Because my head started turning. I'm like, nope. Not going to go into that.
Well, I think I got a drop pickup from Trump.
A drop pickup?
From Trump.
From Trump?
From Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Was it offering to grab you by the pussy?
No, but we need a guy to read this, I guess. Because it's
please,
Trump.
Let me, please.
Oh, sure. Here.
I love doing voiceovers.
Let me make it bigger. So.
Phrasing.
You know, I read it the first
time. I trained. Sorry. Just, okay.
Hi. I was looking through your FET and stumbled across your profile. I was going to read it, but I thought I should probably ask for nudes first to see if it's worth my time or not. Please reply soon. I'm almost ready to...
Doesn't that sound like Trump?
Who finished before he could finish writing and then gave up in the middle? Yeah, that sounds a lot like Trump.
Just gave up. Had to go do a comb over.
Wow.
Oh.
I've got women to suppress. I can't finish the sentence.
Oh my God.
Okay, no politics.
No politics.
No.
That was hard to listen to. I am so sorry you had to put up with that one.
I didn't respond. It wasn't worth my time.
Good move.
Well done.
I didn't even look at his profile because it wasn't worth it.
Oh, please
Very
let
smart.
me have the profile.
Nope.
Please.
Very, very smart for you to not engage, Lala.
Not engaging.
More importantly, Shock,
Yes, Captain.
any final thoughts? That's enough.
I had one earlier and I've lost it. That's the problem.
Awesome. Any final thoughts?
Wait, he goes last.
Oh, whatever. Lala, any final thoughts?
My final thoughts. Get your tickets for the tasting. Get your tickets for the Christmas dinner. Plan your costume. We have so much fun stuff happening in this valley. Look it up on FET. Join clubs. Join groups. Do the thing. Have a great time. Meet people. And just do it. That's my thought.
Be brave. Fortune favors the bold.
Greedy, final thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Well, now that Lala and Shock both stole what I was going to say, I'm going to devote some time to my mistress, who hopefully will be joining us for game night. Yes?
I do have one more thing to say.
Shock?
Prepare yourself, Greedy.
Sir?
Uh-oh.
If you've ever seen it, Miss Suze has a beautiful ass. Go Team Venture.
Go Team Venture.
Go Team Venture.
Oh, we got to get a shot of that after we finish recording.
Lucky, lucky bastards we are.
Shock,
Yes.
thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate you being here, sir.
I've enjoyed myself again.
And
It's a silhouette. It wouldn't have worked. Well, hold on. Oh,
Lala's taking the picture of
I
the
can't
venture.
get
We're
guys
too
both.
we're too far apart.
Go Team Venture.
and it's all silhouette.
It's okay.
All right.
Well,
Sorry,
maybe the
listeners. That
silhouette
was
will work. We'll find out.
all right.
Anyway, listeners, this is awesome. Final thoughts from me. As always, enjoyed spending time with you. Hope you enjoyed spending time with us. I cannot wait for all of these events to come out. I'm looking forward to the tasting. I'm definitely looking forward to the Christmas party, just to see where people's imaginations take them
Oh,
as far as costumes
Absolutely.
and what they're going to wear.
And just to throw it out there,
Yes.
as of yesterday, Miss Susan and I decided that again this year, for our tasting, I'll be doing knife play.
Oh my God! Please.
So if you want to stand close to a guy who's just a little bit insane
I heard somebody in
and got a wicked gleam in his eye and a
Yes.
sharp pokey thing in his
Yes.
hand, you know where you'll find him.
Yes. Yes.
I heard one of our audience members just suddenly go into a giggle fit.
Can I put my name on the list more than once?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, really? We can be tasted more than once?
Yes, you can.
I can put my name in all
Phrasing.
the slots. All of them.
I'm thinking of Lala Slots. I think
Yep.
I think that misses the spirit of the tasting to allow
Damn
other
it.
people to experience it. But if you walk by and there's an open slot, write your goddamn name on and get in line.
I don't want to play fair. I'll just keep my crop with me, and if anybody comes and tries to write their name, I'll be like, "Get away from my slot!"
Write my name in
I
that
hope
slot.
somebody records that.
Everybody's trying to get into her slot, and it's amazing. How many times have I complained about everybody trying to get into Lala's slot?
The
We need
question
to make
is,
that
is
to a
there
fetish
room
as
for
well.
Everybody in Lala's slot.
No, one at a time.
Oh my!
Maybe two max.
To Max.
Lala,
But
how
the
many
two
holes
of you
do
have got to
have?
be very close friends. That's all I'm saying.
How many slots do I have?
How many holes do you have? Call back.
Callback?
Yeah.
What?
You don't remember that conversation?
Spider-Man.
No.
Okay, so it was when I got my piercings.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we asked how many holes you had. We asked Heckler how many holes you had, and you went off on, well, I have eye holes, ear holes, butt holes, and it's like, how many buttholes do you
Oh,
have?
that's
Do you
yeah.
remember it now?
Yeah.
The plural of buttholes is butt high.
Dag,
But
never
hi.
true.
Butt high.
But hi.
Wow.
All right, listeners, we have just completely gone off the rails. Thanks for sticking with us for as long as you have. Hope you're having a great whatever generic time of day it is. Listeners, with that, we are out.
Bye.
Butt soft.
No, soft, hard.
Later, boys.
Oh, come on. All right, Shock.
Hard butt.
You had your phone out. Let's go. Bend over.
That's fucking adorable.
All right, you do it to me then.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how negotiation works.
Woo woo!